What's the ritual known as, by the way?
The ritual.
Open the way.
The ritual of blood potency. It's a work in progress that a powerful Tremere was developing. It's an unfinished one, essentially.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I would like you to show me the ritual of blood potency, and where it is. Like whatever. Anyway.
She searches some more. It's not where it's supposed to be. Someone must have misfiled it. I can't seem to find it.
Bronson, learn from your master's mistakes, your former master's mistakes.
Raffaello picked it up before Bronson came in here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where did you put it, Raffaello?
It looks like I do need to get going right now, so...
Okay. I don't think we'll need you anymore.
Yeah,
you gave me enough. You've done a good job.
Good game.
I'll be giving you blood after this.
Yay! Vampire Vitae.
I'm just...
Hey, see you guys.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna have to handle what he learned at the start of next session, I suppose. So, yeah, let's... suppose we can keep going for now.
So, Raffaello, where have you misplaced it, or did you try to file it away?
Well, I was reading a little bit more about it, but I left on the table and went to talk to Yorick.
Okay,
What
roll
table?
manipulation subterfuge.
I'm not... With my rules today, I'm not getting past that. No way I'm getting past that. But, hey, I actually... When I don't need to roll well, I roll well.
It's Bacon that's lying here because he took it for himself. You can't tell if Bacon is lying or not. You think he's being honest, Nietzsche.
I have a feeling you aren't telling the truth here, Raffaello. Where did you put it?
Well,
Okay, Yorick isn't here, so I can talk. I got it in a hidden place in my room because there was some bad things on the ritual, and I think that Yorick cannot be trusted that much.
Well, maybe you should have told me this.
It's hard to tell you when you're right next to him.
The time.
I'm most of the time not. So, shall we get it?
Yes, it's upstairs.
Can I take a look at it? Joseph actually speaks up. Under your supervision, of course.
Of course. If I understand this correctly, it will be something infernal. So it shouldn't. So I think you should know about that. Whatever. Point is, we are not going to. After I have understood this, I will be glad if if these are locked away.
Yes, I can take care of that for you. The prince has vaults for such things.
Good. So, Raffaello shows me the ritual, I guess?
Yes, I show.
Okay, so I'm going to roll intelligence code to see what the hell is going on here. Difficulty 6, I presume?
Yep, go ahead.
Hey, what do I know?
It harnesses a connection to various demonic energies to infuse the blood of the victim with power. And there are numerous ways in which demons are invoked and in which this can go very, very wrong with the slightest fuck up. Also, it attracts a lot of attention from all kinds of nasty forces.
Well, this would explain your the nun coming here.
In fact,
How many
it's
times?
kind of hinted
And
at.
What did you say?
It's kind of hinted at actually that you might not want to do it too often. That there is a build-up of background energies where it's used, and those need time to fade away. Which they apparently missed since they got 2 dice on their occult rolls. Even though they were cooperating, well, apparently they missed it in their eagerness to try it out.
Malik, how many times did you cast that ritual? Because from what I read, it really should not have been as large. That thing right down there should not have been nearly as large as it was when I first started. We first started dealing with it.
2 times on Dominique.
It shouldn't have been
Does
there
that work
at all,
out?
incidentally. If it had been cast just once, there wouldn't have been a breach at all. And, you know, it's stretching. It's something would have had to go very, very badly wrong with Dominic for it to be that powerful of a reaction.
Like, I'm going to roll perception and empathy because I have enough. Right now, I think I have enough evidence to say that he's not telling. And of course, now, yeah, that's a one-time thing. I'm not rolling 5 successes ever again.
Raffaello,
Yeah,
would you
okay.
like to rat?
God damn, this is annoying.
Igor calls over. Master, do you want me to tell about the experiment we did?
Yes, tell about the experiments. What experiments are you talking about?
Don't speak.
Yes, Master.
Tell me about the experiment. I'm going to attempt and dominate him.
Go
Level
ahead.
2 dominate. The thing there. Seems like a good time because he's isn't telling. Whatever. Point is, I'm dominating him.
To tell you about the experiment.
Yes, mesmerize.
Okay.
Manipulation leadership. I'm going to, due to my really shitty stats, I'm going to spend a point of willpower because seriously, my stats are so shitty.
Okay, difficulty 4. He has a
Yep.
blood bond that might allow him to spend willpower to resist since it directly contradicts the orders of his master, but
Hey, I got 3 successes.
do you have like no leadership, really?
Yeah, literally 0 leadership.
Okay.
This is why I spent willpower.
Igor struggles for a moment, but he starts telling how he was ordered to aid the master with an experiment, how he went into a circle and how the master tried to do something to him, and how later on he found that he could call animals to himself from a great distance.
Why did you not tell me about this, Malek?
Also,
Because
he
I don't
said-
want you killing. I don't want you killing Igor.
I'm not planning on killing him.
Why do you do this? I don't trust you with this now.
I'm not planning on. I wasn't planning on killing him, even if he. I wasn't. I
Look,
wouldn't have been.
none of this
I'm not. I'm likelier to be wanting to kill him if you're not telling me what is going on, so I can't actually go and see what is wrong with him. Also, can I roll a call to see what is wrong with him? If I have him tell him his symptoms and everything that's everything that is different now.
You can try.
Okay, so I have him tell everything that's different now. Hey, 4 successes. The only thing I'm good at.
Well, his eyes are glowing, much like a gangrel's would. He might have the passive ability to see in the darkness now, along with the obvious intimidation advantages, and clearly the limitations that a ghoul suffers for learning the master's disciplines have been somewhat eased in his case, since he is able to use level 2 powers. Things that the ghoul of serving such a high generation master wouldn't have normally been able to do.
Look, sir, I promise you'll leave him alone.
Well, I won't be killing him.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can promise. So as of yet. And this,
Don't even punish him. He didn't do anything wrong. Listen.
I'm going to keep him under watch to see if he goes
We're keeping him under
berserk
watch.
like Dominic.
I'm keeping him under watch. That's why I've been.
Yes, like you, and you've been telling me everything that has been going on the entire time.
You lock yourself in your room. We don't know what we can trust you with.
The door.
Whatever. Look, we did it first on him, and obviously it didn't do anything. We couldn't find it did anything. I couldn't see that it did anything other than turn his eyes red. So
Facepalm. Continue.
his demeanor hadn't changed at all. He didn't seem any stronger for it. I thought he might have just took on the abilities of the Gangrel, and
Do you cast it again?
And then I casted it on Dominic. Twice.
So you cast it 3 times. No wonder the entire business got.
One time it failed.
That's impressive.
That doesn't make it any better. It's like
Well, I
it
thought it
made it
would.
worse.
Well, I thought it would. I didn't totally fail, but
Joseph
It wasn't a complete
actually interjects that if it had such a significant effect with just 3 castings, it's clearly a very dangerous ritual, and well, clearly this needs to be locked away.
Indeed, I'll be taking it to the prince myself.
Oh, there's no need for that. I can certainly arrange it.
But first we'll seal this. I require your aid. I require your aid for it.
Who are you asking,
Come down.
Joseph?
I'm talking to Malik. Come down to go into saying to continue chanting there, essentially. So that we can seal this thing. Do I need to roll again since I essentially broke the thing entirely?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops, that
Joseph,
should be 8,
actually,
not 6. So that's actually only 3 successes.
Yeah, it's
well,
fine.
out of character, do you really want him to hear you using Setite?
He doesn't
blood
know
magic?
it's Setite.
You know.
We don't know it's Setite.
He doesn't know it's
Then-
Setite. He doesn't recognize it. Not from just listening to it anyway.
Okay.
And I'm not giving him shit from that thing. Like, no, I'm leaving him out of that. And Malik,
I think our ability to banish evil should be allowed to be kept secret as per the rules of our clan.
Anyway, like, but anyway, Malik goes and rolls his occult.
Joseph actually wants to take a closer look at the scrolls for incriminating evidence against the
Like-
Old Master.
Like the ritual thing.
Yep.
Sure, I give them to him.
Yep, he
Don't do that. Don't let outsiders to get this man's secrets.
Those secrets are not. That is no longer thaumaturgy. That is darkness. Only demonic.
Well, I failed.
Well, it doesn't matter because I got 3 successes. As
Yeah.
for the difficulty of 8.
Since you're in the supporting role, it's not going to have any sort of nasty effect. It just doesn't help Serath. He gets behind the desk while Raffaello watches and starts flipping through the pages. He actually takes out a notepad and jots a few things down. While
So we
doing
continue. So how long do we need to do this before it is sealed? An hour? 2 hours?
We're going to go with 2 hours. And
Okay, it's entirely sealed. If I go and check with heightened senses, I won't detect anything.
The air is still shimmering there, as if there's still a thin spot, and there might well be one for a good long while unless you actually remove the circle, but the actual outright breach is closed.
So, do I need to roll a cult, or do I know that nothing bad will happen if only good will happen if I erase the circle entirely?
Roll intelligence occult.
So I'm guessing I know what's going to happen then.
It's not a good idea. It's charged with the energy from Dominic's soul. Breaking it without the right diagrams drawn around it and the right chanting would... Well, there's a procedure in thaumaturgy for safely discharging stray magical energies from, rituals. And essentially, you need to dig around with it, figure out what technique you should actually use on this, and carefully diffuse it, because it's still charged with a lot of power. You could just break it, but I would give you a good zap at the very least and make you soak a lot of lethal damage.
Okay, so essentially I'm going to sit here another hour and until this entire thing is dealt with.
Sure, keep in mind that you have a Camarilla agent upstairs that is poking around in all kinds of things that... Okay, he got one success there, botched there. And
he has no idea what he's done. Hey, he actually rolled well today, this time.
He seems to get a headache at one point. Almost shakes his head, almost as if trying to shake some voices loose. And I'm gonna make him spend a point of willpower to account for that, as he resists the urges.
Joseph, I recommend you to don't read too much. You will be tempted to test this ritual.
Well, since I'm not a wielder of blood magic myself, it's hardly that easy to tempt me. And in any case, I'm done with this. I have the notes I needed. He puts the notebook away and hands you the scroll. I really would like to take this to the prince. Nowish, tonight.
Just let me see what the notes are. I don't want you just carrying a computer filled with black magic to the prince. You can get intercepted with the Sabbath nearby, and they can get their hands on a pretty powerful and dangerous magic.
Yeah, he shows you the notepad. You can roll intelligence occult to see how much you can figure out from that.
Essentially, unless he rolls really well. Oh, he rolled well. What?
Yeah, it seems to be describing the approach of the ritual and the dangers inherent in it, but in such general terms that unless someone was an expert in infernalism, they would have no ability to actually do anything with that knowledge. Essentially, people would need at least 3 or 4 dots of occult to decipher anything of use from this.
So essentially someone like me or better.
Yep.
Yay.
They need to have a Serath of their own.
Which they probably have. Will definitely have more like it, but they won't be. I doubt shovelheads will start carrying around random notes they find
yeah.
from people.
It's
Find them.
Wow, you're cutting in and out. But yeah.
Am I?
You are for a second. But in any case, it's pretty harmless. To put it simply, anyone who could use this to do something infernal would already have enough knowledge to call on demons anyway.
So yeah. So completely fine to let him go.
Joseph actually...
It's okay.
Go ahead, Raffaello.
Damn it.
No, I was just saying that it's okay to him to go with this information.
I do need the original scrolls as well.
those would be, I'm guessing, still down here. Or does he actually, he had them.
Yeah,
You know.
he was studying them at the guard's desk.
Will I be done by now? Or will he, or will he have left before I'm done?
Well, it depends on what Raffaello says. He can keep Joseph here long enough for you to come up.
So am I screwed?
Nah, you'll be fine.
Well, we'll see about what the prince thinks when we go there.
You could always call the prince. See if you need to start running. If you order Sarah to hold you for him.
What do you mean? Like I can call the prince and tell him what happened?
No, just call the prince and ask if he wants to punish you or call you in to report.
Okay.
That, you know, after Joseph has a chance to report, he can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, after Joseph has a chance to brief the prince on what has been going on, he can. That can be a. You can just call the prince and figure out how badly in trouble you are, but Joseph will actually head downstairs to tell you that he's ready to go if you don't need him for anything else, and that this is like bad, but he doesn't see how it's really your fault. I mean, you did fuck up, but you couldn't have known. This is like dark magic beyond your understanding, and he'll recommend to the prince that he be lenient, provided this doesn't happen again.
But I'll be coming with him mostly for protection, and I essentially to assure the prince that it should be, that it has been dealt with.
Can I come along too?
Like, if you want, you can come along. After I'm done with this, like, we can leave.
Yeah, Joseph tells you that you can escort him to the center of the city where the Camarilla will keep the Sabbat out, but he can't lead you to the actual vault where he will be going first.
Like, totally, I'm not going to, like, we're going to we're going to escort him to Camarilla territory, then we're going to go to the Princess Elysium and wait there, or Princess Place, and wait there for him.
Yeah, he said that if that's the case, he will call the prince from the car while he's driving and make sure that the prince is briefed, so that when you arrive, you know what to expect, or that the prince is ready for you. So you head over there, and so you leave him in the center of the town and head to the prince's high-rise.
Yes.
Okay.
Did we actually get rid of the thing?
He took it to the vault.
Yes.
Apparently the prince has a safe place for such dangerous things, or he keeps them out of the hands of nasty Tremere. Maybe he established after the Chantry was raided to keep the treasures he looted safe or something.
Or maybe it was established before, like, I'm guessing there's one of those in every single town.
There might be. There might be.
Because if shit happens, and the Tremere don't want to hold it, due to there maybe being people who want to use them, they might want to put them away somewhere safely.
Okay, so you walk into the prince's office. The prince looks up.
If we're allowed in, that is.
Yeah, you're allowed in. Yes.
And I motion for. I look at Raffaello to make sure he doesn't sit down.
The prince looks to all of you, and do you have news on Joshua then? Have you finished interrogating him? Or at least done a first pass?
We've not had any time to do so.
We have had other things to deal with, as I'm sure. What was the guy's name again? Joseph or something?
Joseph, yes.
Yeah. I'm sure Joseph notified you.
Joseph? Should I know a Joseph?
He told you he was going to call you.
The prince sits up straighter. I don't know what you think has happened, but I haven't sent any Joseph to you.
we were informed by by someone who told that he had
knew
been sent
it.
by you personally
I knew
to as on a on a recon at us at the Chantry.
Is there something I should know about Serath?
Well, other
Allow
than
me
the
to
fact
speak.
that apparently we have been completely learned or whatever.
I told you at the start that you should call for empathy rolls on your own.
Yes, we did call for empathy rolls
And
early
he's-
on.
And he spent willpower to succeed at it.
Like, get damn it. Apparently,
Which clans have and bloodlines have presence and obfuscate as in clan? I believe there are two.
that's the meat? No? Or something? No,
Okay.
I don't know. La Sombra?
As in clan powers, I mean.
Oh.
I have no idea. Honestly.
Well, you will check this out yourself, so I'm gonna tell you. It's Setites and Bali.
So the Bali. It was the Bali.
Probably.
You might have just
Yes,
given
so-
a ritual that is extremely good at piercing the veil between worlds to a demon worshipper. Congratulations.
Yay! Well,
Oh god fucking damn it! I really thought you would end up killing him, but god fucking damn it!
like,
we're
I'm
in
not
front
going to
of the
kill
press
someone
now
sent
with
out by
this.
friends, although I really should have contacted him. Whatever. Anyway. Well, apparently, I tell him essentially what was going on there.
You told him
Exactly, yeah.
everything about the infernal ritual as well?
Yes. Because we need to deal with this.
That's a bad decision. But it's
It's
too late
the
now.
best decision we have right now.
I don't think it is, but okay.
Yeah, I don't really...
The prince flips the table. I need all of you to roll soak to absorb 1 point of bashing damage.
That shouldn't be
But
so hard.
I already am close to the door.
Same difference, it just goes flying through the air, knocking you to the ground. And Serath?
Yeah, I succeed.
Okay, the desk knocks you over, goes flying over your heads, and shatters against the wall.
I pick myself up and wait for his the rest of his reaction.
What the fuck were you thinking, you idiots?
Well,
You just
What?
gave it to him without checking with me? And you, Malik, I expected better.
I'm sorry, my prince.
well, unless you have any objections, we're about to go hunt some. We're about to go hunt down an infernalist.
Well, you don't know that he's an infernalist. He might have been a Sabbat agent.
But we're going after him anyway.
He's long gone, but you can try.
Yay! Like, I know. I do know. I'm pretty sure. What's the rule to remember thing?
Intelligence plus an appropriate knowledge if it's applicable.
Like, would it be investigation to remember something like the register plate of his vehicle?
No, you didn't note it down at the time, so it was never in your memory, so you can't really recover it.
In fact,
I
do I
think
know
that's
what the car was?
It was your random mongrel car, something old and nondescript that would be easily missed on the street.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! These guys do good.
No,
Well,
GM got us on this.
yeah. Like,
I expected it, kind of. I just didn't think to call the prince. If I would have thought to call the prince...
you didn't
then-
have enough guts to call the prince is the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your
But whose fault is that? Whose fault is that, Mr. Inquisitive?
Well, whose fault is it that there was a fucking a demonic gate in the middle of the fucking Chantry?
Are you having this in character?
Being sure.
No, I
Being
wouldn't say- I
sure
wouldn't
you know
call
this
it-
is out of character. Being sure you know this is out of character. Whose
Yeah,
fault?
like-
Whose fault is it that?
But yeah.
Whose
How does
fault
it-
is it that we have a new sheriff? Just keep in mind, if you want to fall on the sword and we're in front of the prince, I can just sit there and tell he ate the sheriff.
Well, if it really ended up being about me dying, I could always try and burn you to death.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Before I die.
I'm pretty sure the prince could put you in torpor before you could finish Malakoff.
I know. Like it's impossible for me to do it, but it's like it's like final thingy before I die. It's like anyway. So we're going to do we get to even roll find a guy, or does he auto succeed at escaping us?
No, he auto succeeds at escaping.
Which so now we have no idea where to look for him anyway.
You've lost. Just stop trying to figure out how to fix it.
Damn it!
You know,
Hey, at
See what
least
the prince is gonna
wasn't
do
too,
to us now, since you.
At least the prince wasn't too angry with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. The prince wasn't too angry with you.
he punched Raffaello once. He destroyed his prized rare wood desk here. He's angry.
He's
Yeah.
not that angry.
Yay.
You made him hate me. He liked me.
It's not my fault you started dealing with demons.
You could have had my back. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not having your back when you've been trying to stab me in the back the entire day. Or night, to be more exact.
The prince glares at you. How do you propose to fix this?
By now he would have gotten too far away for us to hunt him down personally.
Any demon problems that this town has, you just volunteer to handle. And if there are any more fuck-ups of this magnitude that put the city in danger, I will seriously consider a blood hunt against you. You have been more useful than not so far. But if you become a threat to the city, more so than your usefulness justifies, I will destroy all of you. You may go.
Of course.
I will inform you of the tasks you will have to accomplish for me.
What?
I spent a lot of time reading the ritual. Can I just remember all the steps to do it?
No, but with the aid of the occult library, you can eventually reconstruct it.
Don't do it!
Why would you want to remake that?
With difficulty, but more easily if you work with the others that have studied it. Between
Like
the three of you,
me,
2 or 3
who's going to
nights.
stab you in the face every single time you try to mention it.
But if all 3 of you worked on it, 2 or 3 nights you could rebuild it easily.
But no, I'm not doing it.
No? Okay. You still have a Joshua to interrogate.
Yeah, we're going to interrogate him.
It might not be a good idea to ignore the prince's commands any further.
Yeah, I'm going to interrogate him right the fuck now.
How much experience did I give that Bali to advance him past the normal neonate? 40. He had just 40 experience. You should have been able to take him apart piece by piece.
Yeah, problem is we can't really do something with about when we don't have enough information to act upon it.
You could
I
have
recall me saying, why can't we just kill you right now? And then Sarah saying, because he's in a Camarilla and you can't kill him if you bother to read the rules.
Well, that's because
Wasn't
as far as
convinced.
I was convinced, he was a part of the Camarilla. You don't go around killing people randomly just because you decided to. Decided that they weren't worth anything.
I'm not really planning on backstabbing you either. Just
Totally
let you
not.
know. No, I really
Anyway, I'm
ain't.
dragging Joshua downstairs.
I'm really not.
Do you really want
Like, unless
to?
if you plan.
Do you really want to flood the area where the rift was moments ago with pain and suffering? Think carefully.
No.
I won't be doing much pain and suffering because he can't feel. He would die if I did.
No, don't bring him down there. Let's do it in here.
Or
In the
upstairs.
library.
I don't think it would matter that much anyway.
It's
Okay,
gonna
we're doing
matter.
the library.
You're
Telling
messing it
Ron-
up.
I'm going
No.
to tell
No.
Chloe to go out. Go out.
I'm not coming along with this. I'm not going along with this if you're gonna do it in that room.
No, yeah, I'm doing it in the library. Like,
Okay.
Chloe, you can leave.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood you then.
And Bronson, you can leave too.
I'm
Bronson
busy
doesn't have to
studying.
leave.
And if you recall, Sarath, we are members
Yeah.
of the same clan now. And I believe that Malik is my master, not you.
They're off. Bronson stays. Bronson, come over here with us. You must watch this too. But just observe.
I step forward and rip out the stake and throw it somewhere. Against the bookcase somewhere.
Okay, Bronson, while you have been busy wriggling the stake free, has shaken the silver bullets out of his heavy revolver and replaced them with ordinary ones. Just in case.
Yeah, I have a sword at my ready, by the way, so you know. And fire, so I doubt Joshua will be doing much.
He
So,
draws in some air with a gasp, looks up at you.
hello again.
Yes. Hi.
Well, we can do it. Why don't we do this? In an easy, painless way. And you tell us everything you know about everything you know about Sabbath and their movements, the troops, everything.
See, I have no problem with this, but I would like to talk with your lord first. See, the thing
That is not happening.
the people that go to Vienna usually don't come back, and I would like to keep my own life in exchange for my cooperation. I have valuable information to trade.
You have little. Your diplomacy will not avail you here, traitor. You can either talk.
I know where you can find a ritual that allows one to reawaken most younger vampires from torpor immediately. I'm sure that
You're
will be
going to tell
valuable to
that
the
together
clan.
with. Yes, of course it will be. And you're going to tell that with the rest of the information you're going to give me right now,
Can I use mesmerize on him?
if you want.
What's the roll for mesmerize?
A manipulation leadership.
That's leadership.
Yep, manipulation.
Against what difficulty? Since he's a vampire.
To his, well, 3, because minimum of 3, but his willpower is badly drained from the fight.
So yeah.
What exact command are you giving him?
That would mesmerize the second ability. Right?
Yeah, but how do you word it? It's a subconscious command, right? It's like a sentence. He may well try to wriggle out of it, or he knows that this is his only chance to survive. He's not gonna just tell you if he can avoid it.
Just gonna copy paste the entire thing about mesmerize here.
I know how it works. Malik, what command are you using? Or what's the instructions?
Oh, I thought I told you. I guess I'm muted. I was going to say speak the truth.
Okay, he will speak the truth.
That's not going to mess us up, is it?
I really know where such a ritual is, and I really want to survive. Which is why I'm not going to tell you until I have some sort of a guarantee, or at least a promise from the Lord that my good behavior and cooperation will be considered at the tribunal.
You can do that after we're done with this. Can you try intimidating to talking?
Sure.
Manipulation, intimidation. Do I get bonuses due to wielding a sword, being the one that burned him to armor, into torpor, essentially?
He is desperate. You may roll a difficulty 8. Because
Oh my
this
God.
is against his nature and he wants to survive. And
Well, I fail.
he stares you down. I am sorry to
Listen.
disappoint you, but this is business and I want to keep my hide.
Listen, mister.
Can I just do the mafia way and break his legs?
No, you can't, because it'll kill him. I don't
Yeah.
put him in torpor again, but still, same difference.
It's just a few legs.
Alright,
That still does damage to him. And he's at 6 points of aggravated damage right now.
Mm-hmm. He's badly hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will cut his fingers.
No, we can't do that either, because
Can't-
it still
can't hurt
does
him.
damage to him.
we can't hurt him.
We can't torture him.
Okay, listen, I
No.
think the best way to do this
Boring.
is to... I think the best way to do this is to inform him, like, you don't have a leg to stand on here. If you cooperate, we are willing to give you, we're willing to try to help you keep your life, but if you won't cooperate, we can't guarantee what will happen to you when you're called before Vienna.
Well, that's excellent, and as soon as your lord confirms it, I will tell you everything willingly.
This is what I meant. Like,
You're not
we
going to
can't-
speak. You're not going to
diplomacy isn't
speak to the
going to
Lord.
work.
Listen, you're
Fair
not going to
enough.
speak to the Lord.
Why don't you call
Listen.
him and see what he thinks
You're
about
not-
this?
You're not going to speak to the Lord before you speak to me, or just before you speak to us. Now, you can tell us here, or you can tell us in Vienna. We can put the stake back in.
Well, like I said, I know the location of 2 parties that have access to this ritual and that I can direct you to. One is a necromancer elder, and another is a pack including a child of a certain Tobias. I believe you might or might not have run into him. Heard about him, certainly.
Question.
And these are people in the Sabbat. These are anti-tribute.
Indeed.
My question. I have one question for you. Do you know where the Bali have their main gathering places for knowledge?
I wasn't aware that there were any Bali in the city.
Then you are poorly informed. Seems you aren't nearly as valuable as you claim to be.
The Sabbat, contrary to popular belief, do not widely deal with demons. It's considered suicidally stupid.
Yet the Bali are among the highest ranking Sabbat that there are.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I have yet to hear, much less meet a high-ranking Sabbat Bali. There might be some in secret there, but there's certainly no one there that openly...
Perception empathy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He seems
A
to
Bali.
be...
So, can he with -5 bonus penalty? Can he do that? Can he roll with a 1 dice more than 3 successes? Or 1 die?
He's dominated. You dominated him to be truthful, to tell the truth. He can't lie to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And it does appear to you, Malik, think that he has shaken free of your dominate. You can release the command and try to re-establish it. If you wish. Maybe he has some sort of...
I'm gonna keep it going, but I'm very distrustful of him.
Okay. I'm gonna split the video again, and we're gonna continue in a second.